Good morning grade 6. Welcome back to grade 6 mathematics class. Hope you all are doing great today. So in the previous class, we started the chapter fractions. We discussed the basic concepts of fractions and you were given a homework to complete the first 6 questions of the exercise 6.1. So I hope you have already completed the questions. So today, let's discuss the rest of the questions from the exercise. So now all of you please turn to page number 80 in your textbook. The question number 7. So let's discuss that now. So question 7 says which one is bigger? 1 by 3 of 24 or 1 by 4 of 36. The fraction 1 by 3 can also be read as 1/3 and the fraction 1 by 4 can be read as 1/4 or it is also called a quarter. So here you are asked to find out which one is bigger. Is it 1/3 of 24 or 1/4 of 36? So how do we find it? We need to find out the value in each case and compare the values. So what is 1/3 of 24? That would be 1/3 into 24. So when you cancel out the common factors, here this becomes 8 and here it is 1. So this is equal to 8. Now you have to find out what is 1/4 of 36, then compare the two values and decide which one is bigger, 1/3 of 24 or 1/4 of 36. Then you may note down your answer in the notebook. Now let's discuss the next question. It says Anu made a bouquet with 32 flowers out of which 15 were roses. What fraction of the flowers was roses? So what is a fraction? A fraction represents parts of a whole. So here the whole is 32, means the total number of flowers is equal to 32 and the number of roses or the parts we are considering, that is equal to 15. So how do we say what is the fraction of roses among these 32 flowers? That would be equal to the number of roses divided by the total number of flowers. Now you have to substitute the numbers and find out the right fraction here. And that will represent the fraction of roses among the total 32 flowers. Now let's discuss the next question. It says there are 20 books in a rack. 11 are novels and the remaining are short stories. What fraction of the books is novels and what fraction of the books is short stories? So there are two parts to the question. We are given the total number of books. It is given as 20 books. And we are given the number of novels, that is equal to 11. Now how do we find out what is the fraction of novels among these total 20 books? That would be equal to the number of novels divided by the total number of books. So you know the number of novels, you know the total number of books. So substitute the numbers to find the fraction of novels among the total 20 books. Now you are also asked to find out what is the fraction of short stories. We are not given the number of books which are short stories. We are given the total number, we are given the number of novels. So it says 11 are novels, the rest are short stories. So the total number of short stories will be equal to the total number of books minus the number of novels. That is 20 minus 11, which is equal to 9. So now we know the number of short story books, the total number of books. So the fraction of short stories can be found by number of short stories by total number of books. Substitute the numbers and you get the fraction there. Very easy. So let's see the next question. The 10th one, it says Neeraj and his 6 friends went for a picnic. Neeraj packed half of a dozen or 1 by 2. 1 by 2, the fraction 1 by 2 can also be said as half or 1/2. Neeraj packed half a dozen of stuffed buns for the picnic. If they shared the buns equally, what fraction of a bun did each of them get? So how many people are there in total? Neeraj and 6 of his friends. That would be 1 plus 6. So the total number of people is equal to 7. And how many buns he packed? He packed half a dozen. So what is a dozen? A dozen is equal to 12. So half a dozen will be half of 12 or 1 by 2 of 12, which is equal to 6. So he packed 6 buns, 6 stuffed buns. Now we are asked to find out if the buns are shared equally, what fraction of bun did each of them get? So how do we find it? The fraction of bun each one gets will be the number of buns packed divided by the number of friends. So substitute the numbers and you will get what fraction of 1 each person got. So if that is clear, let's move on to the next question. Question number 11. It says there are 25 girls in a class. 3/5 or 3 by 5 of them have taken Hindi as an additional subject. How many girls have taken Hindi as an additional subject? So what is being given? We are given the total number of girls in the class. It is equal to 25. And it says 3/5 of the girls opted Hindi as an additional subject. So the fraction of girls who opted Hindi is equal to 3 by 5. We need to find out what is the number of girls who opted Hindi. So that would be 3/5 of the total 25 girls. That is 3 by 5 of 25 is equal to 3 by 5 into 25. You can cancel out the common factors, simplify this and find out the number of girls who opted Hindi as an additional subject. So I hope all the questions are clear to you. Now you have to complete all the questions from exercise 6.1 and then submit your answers in Microsoft Teams. So that's all for today. We'll meet in the next class with a new topic. Till then, bye.